Sorry. Okay. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us here today. If you're here, that means you're probably looking for some sort of alternative way of getting healthy, and that's what you'll find here. Angie and I met in Arizona at Purium's convention, our 20th year anniversary of this beautiful network marketing company that we have found and collaborated with to be able to share true healing with the world. Angie and I are both nurses, so we both are passionate about helping people. And it, for me, was very frustrating and exhausting working in a hospital setting or even a doctor's office setting where I felt like I was not really helping people to get healthy. I was maybe helping them to feel better in that moment, but I wasn't really giving them answers. So it kind of started me searching and started me on my own health journey, trying to find a way to really genuinely be healthy in this world. And I learned that it really starts with nutrition and with detoxing. And Angie learned the same thing as well. She's a regenerative health specialist, and I'm a holistic health coach in addition to being nurses. So we have joined forces to create this space where we invite guests on every week to share their inspirational stories of how they've healed themselves and liberated themselves from the traditional Western medicine prescription type solution system. So Angie, do you have anything you want to add before we let our guest share his story?
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, it's crazy, the nursing. Yeah, I've been a nurse for 37 years, and between the two of us, we've had nursing experience of over 50 years. So we've seen the sickness, we've seen a lot of people suffer over the years, and finding a way to help people heal and get on the healing side was so special to me, because when I see somebody suffer, I want to help them so much, and I'm just giving them medicine, and I just see them, readmit, and really couldn't make a difference, right? It just puts a band-aid. We have to go through, to the root cause and help people heal. And so when I started learning that, I was like, wow. And then, this to me really isn't about a business. It's about helping people heal. It's about changing people's lives. But the business part is amazing, because me and my husband, we wanted to retire. We want to travel the world, and that's what our passion is. So we want to be able to work on location freedom, and this is what it's, giving a lot of people. And so last week I kind of talked about foods and acidicness. So I just want to cover this really quick, because people have been asking me, where do you get your calcium from? Because we stopped eating meat and dairy over 4 years ago. And so they're like, how do you get your calcium, right? So calcium is, the meat and dairy that we eat is very acidic. So it's high protein, but it's also calcium. So that calcium knocks out the acidicness. And so really you're not getting any calcium. So that's why in America and Canada, a lot of places, there's a high incidence of osteoporosis, right? Because you're not getting your calcium. You're eating an acidic food, and then the calcium neutralizes it out. So we get it from greens. So that's why I love the superfoods, because we get our calcium from our superfoods. You can get it from sesame seeds also, or different things, but we get so much calcium from our superfoods. And a lot of people heal, right? So when you age, a lot of people, it's an aging process. You got your aches and pains because you're getting older. And this year I'm turning 60 in 2 weeks, which is kind of freaky, but I feel great, right? And I feel good. I'm not going through the aging process. I was having some aches and pains, and I was getting that, area around your stomach. I was like, what is happening? I've been active my whole life. I played college basketball. I've ran, I've done everything, but why am I getting overweight? It's because the foods I was eating. And as a nurse, I didn't even know about nutrition. I didn't know what was good, right? You go and you eat processed food and all kinds of stuff. So when you learn better, you know better, you do better, and you feel better, right? So I just wanted to share that, because it makes such a difference. And so many people out there don't know what to eat, right? You go to the grocery store and you're like, what should I get? Like, I don't know. And there's so many bad things out there. So anyways, I just wanted to put that little bit in, and I'll let you introduce our amazing guest and speaker here today. So thanks.
Thank you, Angie. That's amazing information. Yeah, we think that we're getting all this great calcium when we drink our milk and stuff, and we're actually leaching calcium from our bones when we do it. So it's just a lot of miseducation and a lot of reprogramming and unlearning of old habits. So very good information. Thank you. And yeah, I'm really excited for our guest today. It's my best friend and my husband, Jason Eaves. So we have been married just for a short while, but we've known each other a long time. And it's been such an honor to watch his transformational journey. And his story and the way he lives his life really inspires me to be a better person. So I'll let you take it away, Jason. Tell your story.
Hello. I'll just tell you a quick recap of what my story really is the typical American diet in the food pyramid was what I accepted to be healthy for my entire life. And I found that if I was eating 3 meals, I thought I was eating healthy. So I was eating hearty, not healthy. And then into my mid 30s, I really focused on eating better. And that was just eating more, essentially. I had no clue what eating healthy really was because I thought meat and potatoes was what I really needed to be healthy. And I found myself just exhausted every day, 5 or 6 hours of work, tired, barely making it through the day, come home, eat, shower, rest. My life just was resting most of the time. And that's no way to live. And I cut out a lot of unhealthy habits in my life, which just increased my eating habits, honestly. And I didn't know what to eat. So I just ate what was always considered good. Anything in the store, anything packaged, anything close and quick to grab, which was fast food. So essentially, I found myself just looking for something different and didn't know really it was healthy that I was looking for. I just didn't want to feel bad anymore. And I was on some medications for indigestion, acid reflux, and I thought that was just part of my life. Take this medicine every day and continue it. Don't stop, or else I'll get the acid and the heartburn. And then one day, I just realized that I know somebody that's healthier and asked them, which was Gena, my wife, what should I do? And she started out with just stop eating fast food and prepackaged preservative foods as best as possible. So that's what I did. I started to do that. And it was really hard because everything in the grocery store was packaged. She said, stay around the outside perimeter of the grocery store as much as possible. And really the best part was finding alternatives, learning what some alternatives were with my diet. And also that's where the power shake came in, where that was like a staple of what was healthy, and then just kind of chiseled things away around that. And that's what I did. And it really helped me because I had something on the go. No more stopping at fast food. I didn't have to stop and grab something because I was healing my gut, getting nutrients back in. And I found that in a very short time doing the ultimate lifestyle transformation, I didn't need the Prilosec heartburn medication anymore. I didn't need any of that stuff. And within a short period of time, I started losing weight. And I've lost approximately 40 pounds to this point, which is incredible. And it's mostly, I was always active. So it was just mostly changing my diet, it gave me a healthier body, a healthier mind, and the will to learn what is healthy and what isn't healthy. So now I'm on a journey still of finding out what organic foods are best and what long-term effects other foods may or may not have. And I know Angie said that she's been off of meat and dairy for years now. And I just kind of try to balance it out. Recently, I started upping my amino acids and lowering any red meats to see if I felt better, see if I felt any differently. And I do, I feel great. I'm trying to decrease the inflammation in my body and stay on this healthy journey. And it's just like success. You don't achieve success, you work at it every day. And staying committed is really the key to success. It's not 110% every day. It's some percent every day in your progress. And that's what I've managed to do. I've managed to stay on Power Shake, stay on aminos, using Biomedic, doing parasite cleanses when I'm healthy enough, eating healthy enough, linearly, where I can do a parasite cleanse, which I've never done before. I didn't know parasite cleanses were something that was just normal practice for most people, that they should do it. And I found that I have a life, that I have energy, clear thoughts. I can work as long as I want. I can get off work and do things at home. I have a young child that I can keep up with. It's really been exactly what it's labeled as, the ultimate lifestyle transformation. I changed my habits, I changed my lifestyle, and I changed the quality of my life. So I'm not on any medications. I don't have to constantly rest after work. I have the freedom to do other things. And that means everything to me. I didn't know where I was going to be starting this journey, because I really just wanted to cut out some bad things and stay the way I was as much as possible. But when Gena told me to learn about the things that I'm actually putting in my body, that's what really turned the tide for me. I found out that there's chemicals, there's seed oils that are processed poorly in all different manners, there's preservatives, there's chemicals sprayed on food everywhere. So I went from eating on the outside perimeter of the grocery store to eating Purium and organic only products. And I've found a dramatic difference in my mentality and my energy, and just the overall, vibrant life that I have now is a direct result of the good products I put in my body. And I couldn't do it without Purium, because I know how convenient I like things. And that was part of my problem. The fast food was immediate. Now I have a power shake if I need something immediate. If I want it now, I drink it now. It's the most convenient thing I've ever done. But overall, just being on this journey with somebody else, Gena specifically, really helped me to have somebody to bounce things off of. I'd call her and ask her, I said, hey, how about this? And she's like, no, that's canned food. That has an extreme amount of salt in it. And I'm like, no way. I read the label. Oh, okay. So now I read the labels of everything that I eat. And that's the biggest sale point that Purium has. Just read what's in it, see what it's made of, listen to the story behind it. And how could you not fall in love with a product that makes you a better person? So all in all, I'm still like, it feels like the beginning of my journey, except for now I have the energy and the headspace to complete it. Like, I'm just excited to be healthy now. I'm excited to have energy. I'm excited to see what tomorrow brings. And there's always something you can improve upon. So it's just like refining the diet, refining the energy, the exercise. We do breath work, we do things together. It's just all around a lifestyle that I couldn't help but to share with everyone now that I have it, because I want this for people. I want this for family and friends. My mother actually jumped right into it. She was like, oh, that's it. She knew that good quality products, food and specifically, was the way to get her life together and back. So she has the energy. She has this ultimate lifestyle now that we're just sharing with people, and can't help but hype it up, because the proof is in the results. Here we are, just adding good food in and staying away from chemicals and processed foods and fast foods and things that don't serve us, and your life drastically changes. I couldn't imagine a better lifestyle than the one I have now. But all in all, it's a journey. I didn't start overnight. I started very slowly, incorporated Purium and the ultimate lifestyle transformation, and just slowly chiseled away other things. And now I have a targeted view on what my life should be. And that's great. That's a great feeling to know what you want, have a vision, and be able to chase it and just get after it. So thank you, Angie and Jennifer, for letting me share my story. And I'll let you guys take over.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful story. It's been really, really cool to watch and be a part of, and the balance that you bring to me and the way that you open my mind up to maybe not being so restrictive or strict about things, but just letting things flow organically has really helped me to be a better person. So thank you very much for that.
That's so wonderful. My husband too, I just asked him, I'm like, what do you feel about the superfoods? And he's like, I love them. He said, I don't know, it just makes me feel good. I'm so happy because I know I'm putting good stuff in my body and I feel healthy, right? And he's 67. So he just feels good and he's lost weight also. And when you lose weight, you just feel so much better. And it's not a weight loss program. It's like a side effect, right? It's like you don't have to lose weight, but if you do the superfoods and stuff, you just lose food because you're not putting in all that crap into your body that you used to. So it really makes a difference. So I'll share my screen and we can start sharing what we're talking about. We're talking about the ultimate lifestyle transformation, which it does transform your health and your life. So let me get to the screen here and I'll share. And see here. So this is the website and you would go to the lifestyle subscription here. And then it's called the ULT. And the basic ULT is right here. And the ultimate lifestyle transformation. So I'll start. The first one is the power shake, which we're talking about. It's all our greens. It's so much nutrient based in one shake. Like you get 6 microgreen salads and it's like amazing because you just, as my husband said, I just feel like I'm getting so much nutrition with this one drink. It just makes me feel so much different. And it's, as I said, it's all organic. It's grown in regenerative soil. So you're getting the nutrients and just the minerals that your body is starving for because we don't get that from our food. And it's hard to find mineral-based organic food. And people I heard are starting to juice and I'm like, hey, look at this, like, cause juicing, you got to buy usually a $400 juicer. And then you got to buy all these products to like juice. And this is so easy because you just mix it. It's 5.5 scoops with water and you blend it. Right. And it's just, you blend it. You can do it anywhere. I do it on the beach. When we're like traveling around the island here, we're in the Virgin Islands. I just bring it with me so I just add water in this and it's available right away and it's hard to find that anywhere. So it just floods your body with all the minerals and it changes your body on a cellular level. Really amazing. It also makes you alkaline. So you're not getting that acidicness and that inflammation starts to go down in your body because you are inflamed, right? From a lot of foods that we eat. So it's absolutely delicious. This is the appleberry flavor and the appleberry to me, I love. And there's other just natural, but the appleberry is the most popular. It helps decrease your cravings. A lot of times you'll crave stuff because your body's so used to those things. And over time, it'll change because then you crave this, right? Your body's like, oh, I love, the nutrition. So you'll crave this instead. So it's amazing. The second one is the apothecary here. So with this, you get the blender. And this blender is handy. You can take anywhere except for on the plane with you because they will take it away. Put it underneath. It has the blades in it. So you can take it anywhere and just blend it up. It plugs in and it's a great little blender. The next is the apothecary. The apothecary is like eating cherries. It's like 60 cherries in 2 tablespoons. Right? So it's amazing. It's a tart cherry that we take at night and it helps increase your melatonin. It increases your circadian rhythm and helps you get into that deep sleep because it increases that melatonin naturally. It's the highest antioxidant fruit is the cherries in the world. So you're getting the best antioxidant to help with that inflammation also. It helps with your skin. It beautifies your skin and helps with healthy joint. Really, 6 organic cherries in 2 tablespoons. You get so much in just 2 tablespoons, and it's equivalent to 6 cups of blueberries in the 2 tablespoons. So you can imagine how much it would cost for 6 cups of blueberries, right? So I just love it. We mix it with a little bit of water, and it's kind of an evening cocktail. So it's wonderful. So go ahead, Gena, with the.
All right, the next component to this Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Kit is the Super Amino 23. I love these aminos. They've helped me build so much muscle and burn fat. They are are different than eating a regular protein because they're pre-digested and they're made from fermented legumes, which legumes are really great for our longevity. And these in particular were actually designed for coma patients to give them something that wouldn't be hard on their organs while they're laying there in bed, but would keep them from losing their muscle mass. So even without activity, this is going to help you to build muscle. It's all the building blocks for repairing all of your tissues. It's going to help with your skin elasticity. It's going to help you to burn fat and up your metabolism. So these are fantastic. They're, like I said, pre-digested. So there's no work on the body. Within 23 minutes, they're absorbing straight from the small intestine into the bloodstream, where they're going to go where they're needed to build our body in its greatest potential. So these are fantastic. And then the next part is the biometic. Biometic is extremely important for anyone who lives in, especially in America, but in the world today, because of the way that farming practices have changed over the years, and all the genetically modified crops that are being sprayed with what's called glyphosate, which is the active ingredient in Roundup. This toxin, it's a neurotoxin, and it's a known carcinogen, is being sprayed in greater and greater amounts every year. And it's water soluble, so it's in our ecosystem. It's locked in at this point. It's coming down in the rain. It's being detected in the rivers. It's really, really kind of scary, because the rates of all of these diseases, you see it. You see people more obese than ever. You see people with more heart disease, with more cancer, with more brain diseases like dementia. You see more Alzheimer's, more autism. All these diseases, if you look, there's a direct link between the use of this chemical and the rise in all disease. So for me, making sure that I have as little to no residue of this chemical in my body as possible is very high on my priority list. And this biometic actually removes 74% within 6 weeks and lowers our C-reactive protein level, which is an indicator of inflammation. And I'll add, all disease is rooted in inflammation. Every single disease, the root of it is the body trying to protect itself from harm. So we need to decrease our inflammation, and this has been clinically proven to decrease that inflammation marker by 74% in 6 weeks, right in conjunction with the removal of this glyphosate. So at the same time, while it's removing the toxins, it's also repairing our microvilli and the lining of our intestine where we're absorbing nutrition, and it's feeding the good bacteria and helping us to get back into balance. So the good bacteria like to eat the power shake. So we're giving the food for the good guys to eat, and now we're actually able to absorb that nutrition and use it correctly. So the biometic is extremely important. And lastly, we have the Super Cleanse R, which is a very gentle but very effective parasite cleanse. We'll do that portion after 10 days of immersing ourselves in this lifestyle. We'll start the parasite cleanse. We'll do it for 10 days. Then we'll stop for 20 days, and then we'll resume it for another 10 days to make sure any eggs that may have hatched are then released from our body. So a good colon cleanse will help you with your mood, help you with your mental clarity, help you with skin clarity, help you with your digestion. It will help you just to feel more in control of your cravings. A lot of times our cravings are not really coming from our higher self or our brain. Our cravings are coming from our gut, from these bacteria and parasites that really enjoy sugar and fatty foods and processed foods, and the yeast, and we've got other things living within us that will tell us to do things that we wouldn't maybe choose on our own. So the more we can get our body into a balanced place, the more we're in control of our choices. So that kit is 30 days worth of food, 2 meals replaced per day. And yeah, we just eat a healthy, balanced diet of as much organic whole foods as possible, take a little vacation from processed foods. And it's been proven time and time again, you stick with this for 90 days, you're more than likely going to stay with it forever. And you're going to be on a new path and really on your highest path, your highest timeline to wherever you're trying to get to, you'll have less obstacles in your way. You got anything you want to add?
Yeah, it's really, after the 90 days, well, even like the first 10 day, or, you know, first couple of days, I was like, this is what I need for the rest of my life. Like, I just really loved it. Like, some people are like, how long do you take it? And I'm like, I'm taking it for the rest of my life because I feel so much different, right? It's so good. And I know it's organic, right? When you buy stuff in the store, it says maybe organic, but then are you really getting 100% organic? You don't know. You know, you have to make sure that you're giving your body. And the glyphosate, yeah, I'm originally from Saskatchewan, and there's a lot of farms up there. And yeah, it's, you know, a lot of things are sprayed, and, you know, and wherever the farms is, and they struggle because they have to make money, and, you know, they feel that the herbicides and pesticides are what's going to give them the biggest crop, and they really, you know, don't understand that, right? So it does affect a lot of people, but at least we have a way to make a difference and detox it out. So and then just try to do all organic and fruits and vegetables as much as you can, and it makes a big difference. So you know, just for this whole thing is $12.50 a day, and that's nothing, right? You go to Starbucks or you go somewhere and you spend that so easy. And it for $12.50 to transform your life and your health, you actually save money, right? Because you're doing, you know, 60 of your 90 meals, or, you know, 2 meals a day is covered. So you don't have to buy that extra groceries. So you're actually really saving money because you're not doing those, you know, all that extra food. And so it's really affordable, and everybody has, who brought you here has a gift code for you to save some money when you do order. It's a 25% off gift code. And that's amazing. You can save some extra money that way too. So reach out to the person who sent you for this webinar, because they'll have a gift code for you. And also the business side of it, right, Gena? Like, it's just, you're helping people. And what kind of business, you know, there's so many other companies, as you said earlier, that are shutting down, and this is thriving because people are looking for a way. And I see it all the time. Like, people are trying all these different things and they really don't know what to do. You know, you know, the carnivore, or, you know, should I do this or should I do that? And I'm like, no, you know, that's, you know, they don't know. And when you can educate people and share how we've transformed, and so many people have transformed their health, it's amazing. And these stories, and that's why me and Gena partnered up with doing these webinars and are committed to doing these webinars every week and sharing stories, is because we can give people hope and we can change people's lives, you know, one person at a time, right? So if, you know, partner with us and help change lives, because it feels so good to be able to change lives, and it feels so good to, we get paid weekly, right? So that's awesome too. And yeah, and there's so many people out there looking for extra money and a life change, and it really is a life change in so two different ways, financially and health. So it's the best of both worlds. So
Yep, health is wealth.
yeah, that's right.
You get healthy, you're gonna thrive. That's just the way it works.
It's funny, I was you know, as you just said, I was walking in St. Croix here, and I walked by a window and it was a t-shirt that said health is wealth, and I was like, wow, yeah, I got to go buy that. So you're right, health is wealth, and it makes such a difference. And thank you, everybody, for joining this week. We appreciate you for jumping on, and we appreciate you for watching the replay, and reach out to the person who brought you. All right, thanks, and you guys have an amazing day.
Bye-bye.